Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Friday the 6th of April 2018. I'm Darren Sinden and you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes and price moves to be aware of. I just want to flag a few key points really revolving around the dollar. Fighting back, I suppose, is the phrase we could use. First of all, the yen slipping to 107 handle, 107.34 shortly before we recorded the video. The yen was trading against the US dollar. For its part, the Kiwi has given ground down by around 0.27% overnight against the US currency. And the Chinese yuan slipping by around 0.34%. I understand that the offshore yuan has had its worst 24 hours for the last 5 months, well, for reasons we'll come to momentarily. Also giving ground against the US dollar, the Korean won down by around 0.32%. Another quiet day for the cryptocurrencies with only very small changes in the prices of Bitcoin and Ethereum overnight. Right then, what's on the calendar? Events that may move the markets today. Well, we've already had leading economic index data out of Japan, a slight improvement there from some of those numbers. To come at 6 a.m. GMT, we'll have industrial production year on year from February out of Germany. At 7:45 GMT, we will have the first of the day's central bank speeches, and this one from the ECB board member Kerr. Then a leap forward to 12:30 GMT, 1:30 London time for the key employment data, non-farm payrolls for March out of the US, and obviously that will include average hourly earnings, the unemployment rate and labour force participation. Forecast for the non-farm payrolls headline number vary between the high 180s and 190, so 190 is the consensus average we've gone for here. Don't forget, at the same time, we'll also see Canadian unemployment data, often overlooked when the two numbers coincide. And then at 1400, we'll also have PMI data out of Canada too. 15:15, we'll see the second of today's central bank speeches. This time, the Bank of England's Governor Mark Carney taking to his feet. 1700 GMT sees the release of the influential Baker Hughes US oil rig count. And finally, 17:30, we'll hear from the Fed's Powell, concluding the day's central bank speeches. Right then, breaking news and comment that's caught my eye overnight. First of all, another change of tack. President Trump has proposed a new wave of tariffs on Chinese imports into the USA over goods worth around $100 billion. This comes obviously after yesterday's meeting with the Chinese ambassador in Washington. Investors have taken money out of US equity funds for the third week in a row. So far in 2018, some $38 billion has been withdrawn from equity funds, according to data from the FT. Meanwhile, in Asia, Japanese real wages and household spending data are pulled back in February, and real wages have fallen consecutively for 3 months in a row. I just wonder if Japan is falling back into some of its old habits, and so that's certainly something to keep an eye on. On a bit more of an upbeat note, over to Latin America, and new car sales in Brazil have surged by 32% month on month in March. This is the latest in a series of positive economic data from the country, so I think Brazil is one to watch over the coming months. Maybe signs of a broader turnaround happening there. Right then, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day and beyond. Why not think about this? The yen may be weakening on the global foreign exchanges, but it retains a special cachet for central bankers, new data reveals. And over the last 12 months, foreign central banks have added to their yen reserves by almost 42%, with more than a quarter of that change coming in the last 3 months. So a couple of interesting representations of that data here in a table and also in a graph. Data via Welt and Deutsche Bank, well worth being aware of. It's amazing how the yen, a country with massive supply of currency, retains a special spot in the hearts of central bankers. Right, risk warning time. Please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and foreign exchange on margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative.